Police have found a 3D printed firearm during a visit to a West Auckland gang pad, what is believed to be the first such seizure in New Zealand. Police made the surprising discovery of the homemade firearm during a visit to a headhunters gang pad in Te Atatū, Auckland, on May 29. Organised crime staff say it is the first such 3D printed and homemade gun they have come across. Officers were looking for a man wanted for breaching his bail conditions when they made the discovery. No charges have followed the discovery of the firearm. Police said inquiries are ongoing and charges are likely. The gun resembles a plastic toy, aside from the short metal barrel and the live rounds poking out from a homemade magazine. It is also marked with a phrase that indicates it is a semi-automatic pistol caliber carbine designed and manufactured by an anonymous European online figure. The designer's name also appears on the firearm. The gun is mostly composed of 3D printed elements but requires some metal parts to operate. Its design is reportedly intended so that people in countries with restrictive gun control can still manufacture the firearm. Police have previously said it is illegal to make or possess a 3D printed gun without a license. 3D printing refers to devices which can print physical objects, usually using layered plastics, based on computer models or plans. A week earlier across the Tasman, Sydney police seized two 3D printed submachine guns in raids targeting illegal weapons.
They're made on a 3D printer, but these plastic guns aren't a toy.
Make no mistakes, the weapons that you've seen seized here today will kill people.
Police seized two submachine guns and explosives last year.
They fire a lot of shots very quickly and can cause massive carnage in the wrong hands.
After a 12-month investigation,
Police, look for it! Open the door!
Officers took in Khalil El-Salman, who's accused of selling them.
This network goes to the highest levels of organised crime and may reach overseas.
Investigators say the 3D guns are being made interstate, but Khalil El-Salman is accused of being a main supplier here in New South Wales. He's been charged with selling at least 3 guns and firearm parts.
We know there's an intent to produce more. We know there are more out there, and we won't rest until we locate the rest of these weapons.
To indicate to you that this is now becoming a problem the world over. We know that this is causing serious concerns to law enforcement across the globe. Certainly there was a bulletin that's been released recently in the US that confirms that from Homeland Security. These particular weapons are almost impossible to stop being sent electronically. These files are they're out there and they're in very wide circulation. It is an emerging threat. It's one that we've identified. We'll continue to monitor what happens in this area, and certainly from my perspective, it's something that we will be paying particular attention to ensure that the New South Wales Police Force is doing everything it can to try and keep communities safe.
Auckland police say the seizure of the 3D printed gun was not linked to recent tensions between the headhunters and Mongols gangs. Warren Green, GS News, Auckland.